Once upon a time, in the bustling city of Asphaltburg, there lived a traffic cone named Jim. Now, Jim wasn't your average cone. He had dreams, big dreams that involved more than just redirecting cars and dodging pigeons. One sunny morning, Jim stood at his usual post near the intersection of Main Street and Pothole Avenue. His reflective surface gleamed, and his orange hue practically screamed, "I'm here to party." But Jim's ambitions extended beyond mere traffic control. "Morning, Jim," shouted his buddy, Conrad, from across the street. Conrad was a bit of a square, always sticking to the rules, never daring to venture beyond the crosswalk. But Jim was different. "Morning, Conrad," Jim replied. "You know, I've been thinking. What if we spiced up our cone lives a bit?" Conrad adjusted his reflective vest. "Spiced up? Jim, we're traffic cones. Our excitement quota is filled by the occasional squirrel chase." But Jim had a plan. That night, under the moon's glow, he snuck into the city's maintenance shed. There, he found the forbidden stash, a neon green traffic cone hat. It was Conrad's prized possession, hidden away like a secret crush. Jim donned the hat. Suddenly, he felt invincible. "Behold," he declared, standing atop a manhole cover. "I am Cone Jim, the disco diva." The city responded. Car alarms blared. Pedestrians gawked. Even the pigeons paused mid-flight. Jim twirled, his hat spinning like a disco ball. "Traffic jam? More like traffic jammin'." Conrad rushed over, eyes wide. "Jim, what are you doing?" "Living, Conrad. Living." Jim boogied down the street, cars swerving to avoid him. "I've got moves, Conrad. Moves that'll make the asphalt quake." But Jim's wild dance had consequences. The mayor arrived, flanked by stern-faced traffic lights. "Jim," she said, "you're disrupting the flow." Jim struck a pose. "Madam Mayor, I present the funky merge. It's like merging, but with flair." The mayor sighed. "Jim, cones don't dance." "But why not?" Jim pleaded. "Why can't we be more than safety markers? Why can't we be legends?" The mayor considered. "Fine, Jim. One dance. Impress me." And so, Jim unleashed the traffic tango, a fusion of salsa, semaphore, and interpretive wiggling. The mayor clapped, and the traffic lights blinked in rhythm. "Not bad, Jim. But stick to your lane." Jim agreed, but his newfound fame had consequences. Paparazzi pigeons followed him everywhere. His hat became a symbol of rebellion. "Cone Jim for mayor." Read the graffiti on the bus stop. But fame was fleeting. One rainy night, Jim slipped on a banana peel. Yes, even cones can slip. His hat flew off, landing in a puddle. Conrad found him, hatless and dejected. "Jim," Conrad said, "you were a legend. But maybe being a regular cone isn't so bad." Jim sighed. "You're right, Conrad. Maybe I got carried away." And so, Jim returned the hat, hung up his dancing shoes, and resumed his traffic duties. But every now and then, when the moon peeked through the clouds, he'd twirl in secret. Just once. For old time's sake. And the city. It never forgot Cone Jim, the disco diva. His legend lived on, whispered by pigeons and echoed in the honks of passing cars.